Hi, my name is Dr. Charles, and this is me and my favorite person in the whole entire world, my son CJ. Okay, so I've got somewhat of an unusual tip to share with you today. A tip that can dramatically reduce the appearance of cellulite on your body in only a few short minutes. Now, the tip that I'm about to share relates to something that you likely use to wake up with every single morning. It's also, by the way, one of the most eye-opening tips that I share with my patients here in Carmel, Indiana. Now, I need you to listen very closely. This video contains one of my biggest cellulite reduction secrets. And listen, I know you're a very busy person, so I promise to make it quick. But it's important to pay very close attention because I don't know how long this video will be up. All right, before we begin, I know what you're probably thinking to yourself. Self, I've had cellulite ever since high school. It's genetic. I've tried everything to get rid of it and nothing works. Nothing will ever work, so I'm just going to live with it and try my best to wear clothing that covers it up as best as I can. Well, hang on a second. Let me stop you right there. The tip that I'm about to share has nothing to do with some $1,000 liposuction treatment. It has nothing to do with any type of special cellulite massage session. It doesn't involve anything ridiculous like wearing a special anti-cellulite shoe around all day, and it has nothing to do with self-tanning or popular cellulite creams to conceal your cellulite. In fact, this tip is the result of a discovery made in East Africa and Arabia over 1,000 years ago in 850 AD that completely revolutionized the world. Now, look, needless to say, what I'm about to share, everyone has access to, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. But listen, before I get into the specifics, let me quickly tell you just a little bit about myself. First of all, I'm a board-certified chiropractic physician, a certified wellness practitioner. I'm certified in nutritional response testing. I'm a speaker, an author, and I have been fortunate enough to have helped over 100,000 people around the world lose weight and get healthy. Okay, so the tip I'm about to share helped Mila go from this to this in only minutes. Now, notice the obvious reduction in visible cellulite on Mila's buttocks and upper legs. When it comes to cellulite, unfortunately, women get the short end of the stick no matter how good of shape you're in. In fact, studies have shown that 90% or more of women have cellulite, and the older they get, the more visible the cellulite becomes. Let me give you a super quick anatomy lesson so you'll know why the tip I'm about to share is so effective. And I promise not to get too technical. Okay. The reason why cellulite is more visible on women than men relates specifically to how their connective fat tissues are arranged. We all have strands of connective fat tissue that separate fat cells and the skin. Well, in women, these fibers will form a network pattern that looks sort of like a honeycomb, so that any increase of fat in an area will appear as a bulge. Whereas in men, most of their fibers are arranged in a horizontal crisscross pattern that will prevent any kind of bulging or dimpling. Because of the female skin structure, as the adipose tissue increases, it grows into the upper layers of the skin and, well, this causes two things to happen. First, there's a buildup of fluid, for example, water, in these areas. Our bodies are comprised of roughly 70% water, and in women, much of it tends to accumulate in this honeycomb-like dermis layer. And secondly, it causes a reduction of blood flow to this area. So, to keep things simple, these two factors are the leading causes of the all-too-familiar cottage cheese or orange peel skin. Most all other cellulite reduction methods treat the symptom, but not the root cause. Liposuction